Beneath the busy streets of Westminster, the Churchill War Rooms preserve one of the most important command centers of World War II. Hidden below government offices near Whitehall, this underground bunker became the heart of Britain's wartime operations from 1939 through 1945. It was here that Prime Minister Winston Churchill, military leaders, secretaries, and intelligence staff worked around the clock as the war unfolded above them. The bunker was designed to protect key government officials during the Blitz, when German bombing raids threatened London nightly. Although the rooms were cramped, humid, and poorly ventilated, hundreds of people spent long hours underground coordinating military strategy, monitoring troop movements, decoding intelligence, and communicating with Allied forces around the world. Thick concrete walls, steel doors, and narrow passageways gave the space a fortress-like feeling. A multimedia guide is included with your Churchill War Rooms ticket. It provides an in-depth tour of the underground cabinet war rooms and the Churchill Museum, featuring historical audio clips, archive imagery, and interactive activities. It is available in 8 languages, as well as family-friendly and visually impaired versions. When you first enter the historic bunker of the Churchill War Rooms in London, the first major room you come to is the War Cabinet Room. The War Cabinet Room is the very heart of the underground complex, preserved exactly as it was left in 1945. Here you can see Churchill's armchair and red dispatch box. This is the secret Transatlantic Telephone Room, which allowed Winston Churchill to securely speak directly with Franklin D. Roosevelt without the risk of enemy interception. The Harmsworth Room in the Churchill War Rooms was originally Plant Room 7, which housed essential equipment and electric generators used to regulate airflow, power, and environmental controls for the underground bunkers during World War II. Room 59 at the Churchill War Rooms in London is the historic space that housed the Joint Planning Staff during World War II. Today, it functions as an interactive exhibition space where visitors can learn about the top-secret bunker's construction and the staff who worked there. Here you can see how the building was heavily reinforced with concrete to withstand bombing raids. At the Churchill War Rooms, nearly all the clocks are permanently set to 4:58 p.m. because that was the exact time the first War Cabinet meeting began in the underground Cabinet Room on October 15, 1940. The Imperial War Museum created this tunnel in 1984 so visitors could reach the heart of the Cabinet War Rooms, the map room, and the Prime Minister's bedroom. The tunnel was drilled through concrete which was poured into the space beneath the outside staircase in 1942. This was to protect the site from a direct bomb hit. One of the most fascinating areas is the map room, which remains almost exactly as it was left in August 1945 when the war ended. Maps still cover the walls, telephones sit on desks, and handwritten notes and documents remain in place, creating a rare time capsule of Britain's wartime operations. This room functioned as the communications hub of the bunker, operating 24 hours a day as military staff tracked naval convoys, troop positions, and enemy movements across Europe, Africa, and the Atlantic. The Churchill Museum focuses on the life, personality, and leadership of Winston Churchill. This is highly interactive and multimedia-driven, where visitors move through a series of themed galleries that explore Churchill's entire life, from his childhood and military service to his years as Prime Minister during World War II, and his later legacy as a writer, painter, and statesman. The exhibits include original letters, handwritten notes, and wartime documents. Churchill's famous speeches played through audio recordings. Family photographs and personal belongings. Military uniforms, medals, and political memorabilia, and film footage showing London during the Blitz and wartime Britain. One of the museum's central features is a long interactive digital timeline. By touching different dates, visitors can explore key moments in Churchill's life alongside major world events happening at the same time. The museum also explores Churchill beyond politics. There are sections about his love of painting. Churchill painted more than 500 works over the course of his life. He favored landscapes, gardens, lakes, and sunlit scenes, often using bright colors and loose brushwork influenced by the French Impressionists. In 1953, Churchill received the Nobel Prize in Literature, not for a single book, but for his mastery of historical and biographical writing and for his brilliance as an orator. The award recognized his ability to use language to inspire and influence. This design was first produced to commemorate Churchill's role in the development of the tank while he was First Lord of the Admiralty. The teapots were again produced during the Second World War, from when this example dates. Tanks were first used in action in 1916. A major theme throughout the museum is Churchill's skill as a communicator. Several exhibits focus on how his speeches were carefully written and revised, showing drafts with edits and handwritten changes. Hearing his recorded speeches while standing inside the wartime bunker gives the museum a particularly immersive atmosphere. This is the original oak door to 10 Downing Street, the home and office of Britain's Prime Minister since 1735. In 1991, the wooden door was replaced with a blast-proof door after an Irish Republican Army mortar attack on Downing Street. The famous front door of 10 Downing Street has no handle, keyhole, or latch on the exterior, so it cannot be opened from the outside. A security guard is always on duty to open the door from the inside.